Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Regarding the Holy Quran, the misconception I'd like to bring into discussion today relates to the blessings of reading Surah Ahqaf. In this regard, there is primarily a comprehensive narrative which is reported by Salabi in his tafsir, and a very short version of that narrative is also reported in Al-Wasit, which is Wahidi's tafsir. Both of these narratives are reported by Ubay ibn Ka'b from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I'll read out the Salabi's text before you because it is much more comprehensive, and then we'll just discuss the chain of narration. The text goes like this. من قرأ سورة الأحقاف أعطي من الأجر بعدد كل رمل في الدنيا 10 حسنات ومحي عنه 10 سيئات ويرفع له 10 درجات. Which means that a person who recites Surah Ahqaf, the Almighty will reward him for every particle of sand found in this world. For every particle, He will give him the rewards of 10 pious deeds, and He will delete the 10 evil deeds from his account, and He will also grant him 10 stages or 10 levels of prominence as far as that person is concerned. Now, as far as this narrative is concerned, it has to be regarded as concocted because of the existence of Harun ibn Qasir and Salam ibn Sulaym al-Madaini, because both these narrators are found in the text which is found in Al-Wasit's tafsir, and Hafiz ibn Hajar says that that narrative is concocted, and it is very clear and obvious that it is the existence of these two narrators on the basis of which he has regarded Al-Wasit's narrative to be concocted. And since both these narrators also exist in Salabi's tafsir, there is no reason that we should not regard it to be concocted as well. Now, as far as Harun ibn Qasir is concerned, he is regarded to be majhul by Abu Hatim. And Salam ibn Sulaym al-Madaini, about him, Hafiz Mizzi has recorded the following comments from our various Rijal and Hadith authorities in his book Tehzib al-Kamal. Thus, for example, Yahya ibn Ma'in said that Salam ibn Sulaym is laysa bishay. And another comment that he has made is Za'ifun la yuktabu hadithuhu. And Muhammad bin Abdullah bin Ammar al-Musli says laysa bi hujja. And Ibrahim bin Yaqub al-Juzjani says that he's ghayru siqa. Similarly, Abu Zura and Abu Hatim regard him to be Za'if, and Imam Bukhari, Imam Nasai, and Abdul Rahman bin Yusuf bin Kharash say that he's matruk. And at another place, Imam Nasai's comments are Laysa bisiqa wa la yuktabu hadithuhu. And Abu Qasim al-Baghawi says that he's Za'iful hadith jiddan. And one of the comments of Abdul Rahman bin Yusuf bin Kharash also is that he's a kazzab, that he's a liar. So we can clearly see that this narrative is absolutely baseless and has no ascription to the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and hence it must be totally forsaken. As far as reaping the blessings of a surah is concerned, the best way to go about it is to understand the meanings of that surah, is to reflect on its meanings, and to communicate these meanings to others. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين والمسلمات.